This is Athena Jezik, and I'm going to show you now how to work the face, the way I work the face. And of course, because of my lymphatic drainage training, I always check that first because I feel that that's an important thing to have working well in the body. Not only from a health point of view, but also the way the muscles and the other structures, the way that they are functioning as well. And then to do a little bit of just opening the draining points on the face is starting with the neck. Everything you do in lymphatic work starts with right here. So here I'm just draining the face, just a real quick drain. This will help to drain sinuses, and I don't know, sometimes when the weather gets a little congesting and overcast, the humidity goes up and the body tends to feel a little like humid. That's when lymphatic work is quite helpful. And water wheel. And under the eyes. And this is a little skin stretching technique. Probably go into deeper explanation about some of this at some point. Give you a little more understanding of how to do rather than just watching. We'll see how that all goes. Now here, this is a cranial technique here on the bridge of the nose. The reason I like to do that is because it does structurally open up the sinuses, and it also just feels really good. And it's amazing how often these little nasal bones are out. And by doing this, how you do it is you just hold onto that bone without a whole lot of pressure, and pretty soon it starts to move underneath your fingers in the direction it needs to go. And it also feels like it's lifting upward. And then okay. And then going into the scalp, you want to, this is the massage now. I've crossed back into massage. So you want to make sure you get a grip of the skin and move the skin around, not just the hair follicles. That doesn't feel good when it's just the hair follicles. So you want to get a nice, you can see how the skin moves on the forehead. You're getting nice skin movement, just like that on the scalp. And then massaging the face. I don't like to use a whole lot of ointment on there, but I'm going to use just a little so that my fingers don't have too much friction. So just rubbing it like that, so it's just on your own hands, and then it'll come off, it'll work just fine. And then just stretching, always going in the upward direction with the muscles of the face. And you can feel the anatomy underneath, just basically work with that. Along the jaw. Just checking anything that might feel tight. Oftentimes these muscles that are in charge of closing the jaw hold quite a bit of tension. That's a big stress point for a lot of us. And to really relax the jaw out, the best way is the advanced cranial work, where you're actually working inside on the jaw. Okay, across the forehead. It also feels kind of good to go up and down on the forehead, from one side to the other. Okay, and then another nice thing to do at the very end is just cover the face, kind of cup the face very, very, very gently. And interface with it, and just see if you can feel any movement of the muscles, if they're changing position any. You can feel the fluids. If you know what to feel for the cranial, you can feel some of the bones as well, making some shifting. It's just kind of a nice way to end. And there we go. Okay. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And I think there's a little bell up there that you can hit that you'll get a notification every time we post. So if you want to, you can hit that too. But thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.